At 5 o'clock, we had our last 5 o'clock game, guys. Marshall, which is 2-0, traveling to Bowling Green, which is 0-2. Marshall favored by 16.5 points on the NFL Network. And Henry Colombi, the quarterback, the hero for Marshall. By the way, round of applause for Marshall. Every single college football fan out there was rooting for you, Marshall. Outside of Notre Dame fans, every single one was like, yeah, screw you, Notre Dame. Lose to Marshall. And everyone was like, yeah, let's freaking go, Marshall. Let's go. Victory for Marshall. The Thundering Herd. We are, guys. But, yeah, everyone became Marshall fans for a day when they beat Notre Dame. Everyone hates Notre Dame. It's like Alabama. Everyone hates Alabama, so everyone was really kind of rooting for Texas last week. It's just kind of weird that college football fans can all rally around one single team when we hate just one team. Like, one of the most heartwarming things as a Penn State fan was when I went up to the Ohio State game. Didn't matter that we were Ohio State fans. It didn't matter we were Penn State fans. We were all rooting for Michigan to lose. It's because hatred is something that unites us all. And we all hate Notre Dame. So we all we all love Marshall for beating Notre Dame. Let's go, Marshall. Henry Colombi went 40 of 47 last week. Threw for not last week. With 2 weeks combined, thrown for 350 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Kalon Laybourne, 43 carries for 265 yards, 3 touchdowns. Talik Keaton has had 10 catches for 93 yards. Bowling Green, Matt McDonald, their quarterback, went 40 of 74, thrown for 408 yards, 6 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, has a 54.1% completion percentage. Teron Keith has had 14 carries for 61 yards, and C.J. Lewis has had 6 catches for 93 yards and 2 touchdowns. Bowling Green leads the series all time, weirdly enough, 21-8. I didn't realize these two teams played that much. Last game did go to Bowling Green in 2010. The last Marshall victory was in 2009. It's been a hot second since these two teams have played, 12 years. But the Thundering Herd, they're good. They're a good football team. I think we can all agree with that. Marshall finished what Toledo started last year. If you don't remember what happened last year, Toledo in week 2 almost upset a very highly ranked Notre Dame team. They had the game. They just kind of ended up giving it away in the end. But they honestly could have won that game. But honestly, the season played out very similarly last year, but they just had more winning power down the stretch last year. You look at last year's game against Florida State, they almost lost that one. They win in a very close game against FSU. You go to the game last year, Toledo almost beats Marshall. Toledo almost beats Notre Dame. Notre Dame ends up pulling it out. But Marshall this year, Ohio State, absolutely, it handily wins, right, against Notre Dame. It looked like the better squad. And then Marshall finishes what Toledo started last year and beat them. Marshall's a good football team. They really are. Marshall's going to be a Sun Belt team I think we've been talking about for a while here. And I think the Thundering Herd are going to win this one. I think they're going to win it by a lot and cover that 16.5 point spread.